What's up, my fellow adventurers? This is Adam at G.I. Joe The Lost Chronicles, deep in the TLC bunker. Welcome to another edition to Mego Monday. Today, we're going to be taking a look at this vintage 1977 12.5-inch Spider-Man Mego action figure. Stay tuned.
The world's greatest superheroes.
So welcome back, guys. So we're going to be looking at this vintage 1977 Mego 12-inch 1/6 scale amazing Spider-Man. Spider-Man was always one of my favorites growing up as a kid back during the 60s and the 70s. Just loved Spider-Man, loved everything Spider-Man. So we're going to take a look at this guy. I'm going to bring him in. Has a very nice, simple head sculpt. I wish that Mego had painted in the webbing on his head sculpt. I think that would have been really cool and dope, but I'm sure that was a price point for Mego and they just didn't do it. We'll take a look at his uniform. It's nice, clean, vibrant colors. This one is virtually mint. There's no damage to the uniform at all. Bring it up, look at the feet. We'll turn him around. There's the classic Spider on the back. All the snaps are in place and in excellent condition. Really a great figure. They first came out, Mego first started doing the 12-inch figures in 1977. And this guy has the basic 14 points of articulation that all the Mego figures have. The head does swivel. The arms do go out, back, they go up. The arm does bend at the elbow. The hands twist and bend at the wrist. At the waist, he does bend side to side, front and back. The same with the legs. They go up, they go back, they bend at the knee, and the foot bends at the ankle. And a lot of times the Mego, the elastic bands in these figures really get loose, but this one is really nice and tight. The only drawback on the 1977 Mego Spider-Man is you can see some skin at the base of the neck. Now, they made several versions of Spider-Man figures. In 1978, they redid this and they gave him a red upper torso, which eliminated that. So that was nice. But yeah, really a nice figure. I like having this guy in my collection. It's funny thing about toy companies. I love 1/6 scale. That's always been my favorite. And Hasbro always did great with their G.I. Joe, their Adventure Team line. But in the late 70s, mid to late 70s, 1976, Hasbro decided to stop making the 12-inch figures and go to the 8-inch figures to compete with Mego, because Mego was killing it with their 8-inch figures. But then Mego decided to start making 12-inch figures to compete with Mattel's Barbie. And they did do more figures in 12-inch than they did 8-inch. And unfortunately, that was their demise. And Mego filed for bankruptcy in 1982. But then they reopened again in 2018. But yep, this is my vintage 1977 12.5-inch Mego Spider-Man. It's really a great figure. This is probably one of the easiest figures to find in 12-inch and probably the least expensive. But if you guys get a chance to get one of these for your collection, I highly recommend it. But that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video of the Mego 12-inch Amazing Spider-Man. Until next time, live free and rock hard.